Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back playing Trailmakers, and today Trailmakers has released a new DLC and update to the game. So it looks like we have some new components and pieces and parts and decals and a new course that are included, and it seems like some items are free and some items come in the DLC. Not exactly sure which or which. I just kind of purchased the DLC, so you guys will have to probably check their website to see what items come in which version, whether you're just going to go with the free stuff or the DLC items. But let's check out what new things we have here and kind of explore. I want to try to maybe make a new vehicle using these new parts and go around this new Grand Prix circuit that we have here. So if we go to our tab area and we check out the map, we have this new Grand Prix Island here that we can race on now. It's a completely flat course for some serious competitive racing. And let's go here. If we go into our build area, now this is a default little vehicle that I spawned in from one of the other tracks, but we have some new parts over here. Let's go to our parts section, and I think we have a new cockpit. So let's see, where the heck is it? Oh, okay, so we have this car seat right here, and we have the racing seat. And it seems like these items right here can be modified and have different settings to them now, so that you can actually make them as a like side seat driver or just a second driver that doesn't have any controls. And so if we look at the options that we have, we can actually disable the seat and turn it into a passenger seat, which actually removes the steering wheel. So as you can see, the steering wheel is gone. And so you can actually have a second passenger in there that doesn't have control of the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. I think you can do that with all of the seats now. I don't think that's just an option. I don't think it's just an option that is only with this one, with the new seats. I think you can do it with all of them. Yeah, so you can do it with all of them now. So that's a major update to the game. And yeah, we also have some new like physics to the game and crash damage physics. So when, let's delete all this stuff here. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I need to get out of the screen. Wrong key, hitting all the keys. All right, so get rid of these. And let's go into this thing. So from what I understand, there are some damage physics now to the game that make it a little bit more durable. And so if we just kind of crash, that was not durable at all. Let's restart. Why was that not? Oh, I see. All right, this might not be the best car to test this with because my engine is in the front. And so if we damage the engine, then we damage it will actually explode. But if we hit the side, there we go. So we hit the side of the vehicle. Let's just see if we can keep, oh no, let's just run into the back. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. You guys can kind of see we kind of have these. The car can actually take more of a beating. And yeah, wow. All right. And then we lose parts instead of exploding all the time. So that's kind of nice. And I guess I took it too far. So, all right, let's get in there. And let's check out the rest of this course. So this is a pretty long course and it's all flat. Unlike the other course that had multiple types of terrains. This, we have different runoffs that have a different, yeah, like a little gravel pit runoff area that we can, that will probably slow our vehicle down, make it harder, but it doesn't seem like it's as hard as like the sand, you know, we can still steer out of it, whereas the sand is a little more tricky to steer out of, and this seems like it's more realistic in a sense. So let's just check out this course a little bit. We can see we have a tunnel up ahead. That's pretty cool. Did we get... Oh, okay. Does that echo more in the tunnel? I don't know if there's any sound changes or not, but it seems like it kind of echoes a little bit inside there. So yeah, so this is the new course. This is not the right car. So what I wanted to do is to build a... Oh, look at this. We got blue over here. All right. So what I want to do is build a vehicle for this course and see what kind of time we can get with this and see, you know, how the course drives and all that. So maybe check out a few different perspectives, first person versus I like third person or helicopter view, which is what I'm in now. And I'm kind of going pretty slow. This is a slow vehicle, but if you're going fast, it kind of handles good. I mean, this is just a default build game vehicle, so you know, it's all right. So we have some new spoiler pieces, I'm pretty sure, like to give us some better aero and downforce. So I want to check those out. And then we have some new blocks that we need to look at. So we're coming up to the finish line area, and then I'll just kind of stop up. I think we also have oh no, we're not coming to the finish line. God, how long is this course? Then we have I think there's a pit area too that we can start off in. So we need to look at that. I don't know where that's at. We should be able to drive into it here in a sec. Oh, here we go. Here is the pit section. So we have a couple of little areas here, the dragon pit and the raw pit and the bulldog pit. All right, that's cool. Okay, well, let's just turn around this way. See all the little sponsored signs on the course. Okay, so let's actually delete this vehicle. And let's look at the other components that we have. So we checked out the seats. So this is like an actual race car seat. So we're probably going to look at that and build something with this seat. Because I don't know. The other seat that we might use could be the cockpit or the space fighter cockpit. That would be a good seat too. This one's pretty wide though. Look how wide that is. Actually four wide all the way around. Oh no, it's 5 over here. All right. So what else do we have that's been added to the game? I can't remember from the list. There was quite a few items. I think some of them were in the aero side of things, right? Yeah, here we go. So we have like these items right here that are new, and we can use these to make like little missiles or easy nose cone sections, I guess. And might even think, is that we can combine those with, I think, some of these pieces right here. But yeah, so we have some of these items right here that we can connect to for a seamless little deal here, and create maybe like some kind of window type thing or something like that. And then we can put this right there. Switch this one around. Let's kind of check it out here for a second. I normally use my hotkeys for this, but what did I do? There we go. So we have that, and then we could even, I think, put on this little piece right there. So we could actually get really creative with this. So this might be a nice part of a vehicle build that we could use. So let's see here. Yeah, so if we do this, do that, and just click these two right here, then I think we can actually go into the materials section. New paint. Oh, not copy. What am I doing? New. Let's select those two. Go to the paint section, and now we have new paint. So we have this iridescent paint. Look at that. And I think we can combine 2 different colors, right? So we could take this and say blue, and look at that. It like is iridescent between the 2 colors. We have orange and green would be interesting. So, wow, that's pretty crazy. Then we also have a metallic, which is just plain metallic-y. Looks good. And then we'll see, have carbon fiber. So carbon fiber is pretty cool. So we do like a black carbon fiber look. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. All right, and then we have a matte finish. Matte is nice. And then we have this, oh no, that's hexagon. I think that was there. Now, don't we have a glass? Yeah, there we go. Glass. So we can actually make that into like a window of sorts. Look at that. So now we have like a different kind of cockpit setup we could do, possibly using these pieces. But yeah, wow. All right. So, and then I think we have some decal sections also. So once we get out here, there are some new decals that we can add on to. Let's see. I'm not really sure where they're at though. Are they over here? Motorhead pack. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, is the name of this pack. The new DLC is the Pedal to the Metal Motorhead DLC. And so from what I'm understanding, the DLC comes with these new stickers and things. So we can take these and add those on. And I think we can even change the colors of the decals. Oh, I probably shouldn't have painted it on there just yet. So, wrong thing. Get out of there. So if we go to decals and we choose one of the Motorhead pack decals, we have like this power one. We have different sizes, and then some of these I thought had some different colors. Yeah, here we go. We have this one right here that we can resize. Let's see, let's size that down a little bit. Ah, dang, I meant to keep meaning to, dang, there we go. We can change the colors. Oh no, not that. We can change the colors of the decal. We're going to reposition it and then change the colors to match whatever color scheme we want. And it gives it that little iridescent reflective feel to it. So kind of reminds me of all the old 80s stickers and stuff, you know? Pretty cool. That'd be great if this game gave us the ability to make our own decals or import our own, like was it PNG images or vector images to create our own decals. There's a few games that do that, which is kind of cool. All right, so then we also have like these lights and stuff, I think. All this stuff. Cool. And speaking of lights, I think there is a light deal here. Yeah, so we have now these right here, and these are new pop-up lights. So we can use these guys right here. Oh my gosh, what are we doing here? And if we change these in the settings, we have a key. So I can change that to H for headlight. And then let's see, we have just a toggle, show advanced. There we go. And then if we hit the H key, I guess we have to come out of here. Exit anyway, just fall to the ground. And if we hit H, oh, it's not toggling for some reason. Oh, I guess I need to put it onto my cockpit. I always forget that. Yeah, I always forget. We need to put it onto the dang cockpit. So here we go. We can do it like this. Like that. And like that. I believe these have color settings too. Don't they? What? We had some color settings. Let's change that to H. And then, yeah, I think in here we can go to the block and change one of these. I'm not sure if it's color 1 or color 2. That might not. I could have swore these had a color setting to them, but let's look here. Let's go to that and hit H. Yeah, so you kind of see, let's go into the close-up view. So if we go to H, you can see them pop up like that. And let's move different camera. And now you can see how they pop up. And right now they're kind of blue, set to my default skin color, but I think we can actually change the color by changing the secondary color to these. So if we change them to like yellow, it seems like it changes the outside too. Not sure if that's actually how that works. Let's see. Oh, it is how it works. Okay, so the secondary color changes the headlight color as well. So that is interesting. All right, so now let's come into here and see what else. I believe we have some new logic blocks, and we have, I think it's the comparison, the arithmetic. I don't know if it's a distance. No, it's not speed sensor. Maybe it's this compare. I'm not sure which one it is. Number display, accumulator. Maybe it's the accumulator, and yeah, I'm not sure which one is the logic blocks. Let me look here. I have the notes. I'm just kind of curious. So it looks like we have the. It doesn't really tell us. It just has a picture of it. Where is it? Why is it zooming out? Oh, here we go. So we have the NOR logic gate, which is in here somewhere. Here we go, and or right here. And then there's a comparison logic gate, an arithmetic, gravity sensor accumulator, a number display, and a hue light. So the hue light one is one I'm kind of interested in. to see what we could do with that, which is this one right here. It's a little hue panel. You stick that on, and that right there changes the color of your block. So you could kind of technically, you know, make a little display panel and change its color output in ways that I am not familiar with. So we probably, I think we have to essentially just like input a hue value. So I'm not really sure where we do that at, but we're gonna have to play around with that because I'm not familiar with the logic blocks in this game. So that is one thing we're gonna look at. But now I think we can get to making a new vehicle. I think that's most of the items that have been covered. I'm sure I'm probably missing some. Oh yeah, we have the front wing right here, and we have this 2 spoilers right here that have been added. So we have these little wider spoiler and like supercar spoiler, it says, and the rear wing. I thought that one was already in there, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Oh no, it's this one right here, I think, just regular spoiler. And then we have the new nose cone piece. So this is pretty cool. So this will add some cool nose cone looks to your vehicle. Kind of wish we could make this wider, you know, like maybe they split this, like they ended it there and gave us pieces to make it longer, you know, for just some wider builds. But this is fine, we can work with this. And I'm not really sure if we have some new pieces other than that. So I thought there was some more stuff, but I can't remember what all was included. And I have to just discover it as we do our build. So I'm just kind of looking around. I don't think we have any new engines or anything. I was really hoping for like a new engine, just because one of the teasers in the kind of early on were like this really cool chromed out engine, but I think it was just one that was created using some of the, you know, these parts here. And so I think that's probably what I was seeing, that the end, because they have a new chrome color scheme, it was all chromed out, and I was like, oh man. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one that I was about to miss. So we have new suspension components. We have this one right here, which is giant shock. Is that it? We have new shocks. So yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, they're pretty large. So I have these new shocks right there, you can see, compared to my dude. And then we have some new suspension, which is right here. So this is kind of like more like your Formula 1 suspension setup. There we go. Zoom in on that. And I don't know if there anything else. I thought there was one other thing, but I can't really remember. So like I said, I'm sure there's some items that I'm missing, but I think this is the majority of the items to the game, along with a bunch of updates in this new course. So let's get on to making a vehicle and just see what we can create. I guess we can't really do what okay. Can I pick up all these pieces? Let's see. Oh, I see. I can actually. All right, cleaned up the course now from all that stuff. So let's get on with building. We need to start off with a nice seat. So let's pick I guess we're going to start off with a new seat just to check out how that thing performs. Didn't really see what the weight was. The weight is 25 kilograms. All right, well, that's not super heavy. I mean, like, these are way heavier, so it's a little more like in between these right here, and that one's pretty light. So it's more like a regular seat, so like one of these. So that's nice that it's not like crazy heavy. It is wide though, so let's go with this. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I did remember that was added, and I don't know if it's in this section or the other one. Yeah, okay, so right here we have these little L brackets, and we have a windshield, so that's kind of cool. And then we have like these small fenders, medium fender and large fender, along with some hood pieces. So those were the other big items that I was missing. So sorry, I almost forgot those. Those are kind of major. But yeah, I'm curious about the L bracket. I bet that will come in handy. There's a lot of times we have like some weird connection points we need to make. But let's see. All right, so now I want to just start off with something like this. I'm gonna start off with something long, and then not exactly sure how big I want this. We need to see how big the suspension is. So let's go back to the suspension stuff, wherever the heck that is. And I want to see just how big these are. All right, they're not like big, very big. Let's rotate this. I want it that way. And let's do this one, copy that one over there. Okay, and let's go ahead and copy these two, bring them to the back. All right, and let's rotate those like that. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. So, not sure if these have actual suspension to them or what. Let's see, speed, angle, steering, help, okay, strength. Yeah, I don't know if they do or not. Maybe they do. Okay, so now let's look at our new pieces. Let's try to make something like, not necessarily like a formula car, but maybe like some kind of IMSA car or something like that. Let's see. We can use the fender wells. Over here, probably need small fenders. I'm imagining. Don't know. We need to first probably check out what kind of wheels we're going to use here. So we have the go-kart wheels, the drag, those are too big. Racing wheels, probably the racing wheels. Kind of do wish there was various sizes of the racing wheels, but let's just stick with the racing wheels, and let's just go with go, dude, get on there. Go and select that one. All right, are they all rotating the right direction? Yeah, good. Good. We're rotating the right direction. Nice. Okay, so now we need to figure out this fender. Now that fender looks a little small. Let's just put it where, let's see, right there maybe, or right here. Not really sure. Not sure if it fits down inside there, or because I can't go down anymore. So maybe we'll just start with that and see, you know, how this is going to work. I don't know if we want it like that or like this. Should we have it sticking out of the fenders? No, we probably want it tucked in. I don't know. And so that's as far as we can go. This might look a little weird when I get through. Let's go up to the front here. Okay. All right. I'm trying to make it as wide as the cockpit seat. So then we'll add some wedge pieces on the sides and things. All right. Let's see what we have for other parts. So I think we can use some of these other items here. Let's see, we have the hood piece. How big is that? Well, that's pretty big, actually. Wow, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe we need to, I'm gonna keep that low. And how am I going to connect all this stuff? All right, we have this hood piece over here too. What does this look like? All right. So that is a little darty too. Okay, so this one's longer. This has connection points on top, which is handy. This one does not. So let's just put these to the side for right now. And let's focus on some other parts. I guess we're going to look in, if we look in the arrow side of things, let's check out our wedges. I think we have, let's look here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. we're looking at airplane parts. This is where the spoiler is. So we have the front end here like that. So that could be interesting, but I feel like my vehicle's too wide for this part. So might not be as useful. Wonder if we could use this up front. How wide is this now? Can we... Oh, that might work. Like that. Double that up. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but we might have to push that out by... Oh, there's no connection point on the back of it. What? Man, I thought there was a connection point on the back. There is not. Okay, so if we did that, we would have to stick it out like that and put some type of block there. Well, that's an idea. Does this one have connection? No, same problem with this one. All right, we'll explore that in a second. Let me noodle around with trying to figure this out here. Okay, here's what I have so far. It's for a front end. I'm trying to make like an open mouth thing going on here, and I think I kind of have part of it, but it might be a little too long, so I might have to shorten some of this up. But I can remove some blocks here and copy and paste and move all this, or just copy and or select all, whatever I'm trying to say, and move all this back a little bit if I need to. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to connect these fenders. So one thing I'm noticing, if we go over here, let's do this real quick. Let's make this piece like that and put that right there. And let's do the same thing over here. And then once we get inside this thing, the fenders, like, you know, they don't sit down into the wheel well, or like the tires do not sit up into the wheel wells like very well. So I'm not sure if that's going to be like an issue or not. So I've got to get our balance figured out on this. And it looks kind of weird. So maybe going to a bigger wheel well might help. Well, that one's actually in the wrong spot. Let me play around with that. I'm gonna look at the other wheels. Let's see, where is that section at? All right, guys. So I have made some changes now, and I stuck this hood on and removed the fenders up front because they were just looking a little too wonky. Didn't quite fit the look I was going for, and was kind of getting in the way of adding other pieces. I wanted to try to incorporate the new headlights and this new spoiler down here too, which I just noticed we have a symbol right there. I didn't notice that before. I guess oh yeah, that's been there. Never mind. So now I'm seeing like what the downforce is. I should turn on like what our aerodynamics look like and all that stuff too as I'm building this, and make sure that that's good. So we have our center of weight way back here, downforce way up in the front. So definitely going to be a spin out vehicle until we get to the back. But, oh, now we can't actually see what it looks like. So this is kind of what I'm going for at the moment. And I'm curious if this is going to function. I guess it is because it's showing all the downforce right there. But kind of curious. Now we have to worry about the hood. So I noticed something on the hood that they don't have any connectors on the bottom. So only on the top and on the back side. So I'm going to have to blend that into here somehow, and to see what we can do to make that look nice. I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and fill that in with a block like this and do that. And one of the other 1x1 or 1x4s in here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Throw that in there. Rotate, put that down, and what happened? There we go. So there's kind of the basis of our vehicle. I'm going to end up deleting these back here and probably do something similar. Now it's kind of doing like a front or like a rear front intake thing, but it wasn't working either. So we're going to kind of play around with using maybe the new pieces from over here in the back. So I have these right here. So I might actually put something like this in the back like that. Not really sure how that's going to look. That looks a little weird at the moment, but maybe we can work with this. All right, let me play around with the ideas a little bit and see what comes to mind. Okay, so here's what I have now. I basically removed all the fender wells, tried other ones, and didn't quite fit the style or look that I was going for. So I kind of have this little wedgy thing right here, and I think it might do okay around the course. I'm not crazy about these rear spoilers, but we'll just have to see how that turns out. I kind of like how the front end is turning out, but I feel like it's a little flat. So might have to look, maybe I'll use the other hood that we have. Not really sure which one of these I like the best. They both fit in the same space. And actually, I think I might like that one better. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Then we'll add this one here and then copy that a little more the front. That gives me a little bit to mess around with, so maybe, yeah, maybe I can make that work. Can I drag these over the suspension? Ooh, I can. Okay, I didn't realize I could cover the suspension like that, so that is interesting. Okay, all right, that just opened up some ideas. So maybe we'll just go this way with these guys here. Do something like that. And let me copy this, put this over here, right there. And we're gonna flip that around, I think. Do I want it like that? No, probably not like that. Probably like that. And then I should have a little 1x2 we can stick in there. Kind of see what we can do with this little setup. Kind of like what I have going on in the back. I don't know, it looks a little different. Too crazy about this setup, but it kind of works though. So I don't know, I might go with this layout right here. Or matter of fact, let's copy this again and put it down there like that. That might be a little better. I wish I could put a piece right here, but there's no connecting points right there. So I think we're out of luck on that. Do I have some space? Don't really have any space on this other section here. Do have these little guys. Oops, get back over here. Let's switch that around. No, not like that. So that could be a useful piece for a side piece, but I don't know. It doesn't quite match what I was looking for. I was thinking I could stick it right here. Well, that might actually that might do something. Oh, I can't stick it back. This thing runs in the way. Okay, let's get rid of that piece. And I don't know what happened to my other piece that I had a second ago. I probably stuck it on the car in some weird spot. Okay, so let's go to here, and I need a 2x2. Yeah, let's do the 2x2 piece there. Put that in like that, and then go down. Okay. I don't know. That's kind of interesting look. I mean, I'd like to round off all the corners and stuff somehow, but I don't know any pieces that would do that. Go to this piece here. I was thinking maybe this would. Oh, I can stick that right there. Okay. So maybe put that, flick it around like that. Can I copy that downwards? Oh no, see, it runs into the collision space for this. Man, I really wish this game had, like, you know, the blocks had diagonal collision points to where we can put stuff in this space right here, but everything's kind of in squares. So that means we cannot use that, but I could possibly leave that like that right there. Not really sure. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. So I think I can put 2 of those right there like that. And probably that does, I can actually add one up here. We need the 1x1. Let's see, this one here, maybe 2 by, it's a 3. So 1x2, we put that in like right there. Or should I use an actual wedge piece? I don't know, I kind of like the rounded piece. It matches a little bit of the front. Front's kind of a mixed match of sharp corners and rounded corners. And I don't know if I have a, do we have a single? Oh no, that one's, it's not quite there. Is that getting in the way of this piece? It is, dang it. Okay, I think I have something that works now. So that's looking a little better. And I just need to fill in the back a little bit. So let's see, I think I need a, since we can put stuff over the suspension, let's see if we can put some things over. Is there a 3 wedge thing here? Yeah, here we go. So we can stick this over and see if we can plop that in. Oh, is that not going to fit in there? So wait a second. Oh wait, it does. Nope, shoot. Oh, how come that doesn't fit? Let's get in the way of that thing. Oh, is this 2? It's 2. It's 2. All right, bring it down and then copy. There we go. So we have that in the back. I might actually want the flat pieces. Let's do the 2x2, okay? All right, oh, I don't really like the way that looks, but yeah, maybe we'll go back to the other one, but right now, I think I'm going to leave it and see if we can add another wedgie piece onto it. Let's see what this looks like. Just use a bunch of these. Now, do we have collision with wheels? Does that make a weird thing? Looks like that's cutting into the wheel a little bit. So that might not work. Bring it back a little. Maybe that works better. Back here, like that. I don't know. I'm curious how much downforce all this makes, if it makes any. And let's check out our aerodynamics. So aerodynamics are good except for the headlights. So I guess the headlights will vary depending on whether I have them on or off. And everything else looks to be in the green. Let's see. Our center of gravity is still, I would like it more in the middle. So we might have to put a weight block in the middle. And it seems like our downforce is all the way in the back, which was weird because it was all the way in the front. So maybe we can figure that out too. These pieces are a little more restrictive. Okay, well, let me do this real quick. Let me copy these right here, and that, put that on this side. There we go. And let's just kind of see how this thing drives real quick. Turn on my controller. And let's see. There we go. Well, oh, I might need to adjust the steering a little bit. Oh my gosh. All right, so we definitely need to make some adjustments. Let's change the camera mode. I'm going to start that. Camera. Okay, yeah, helicopter chase. Let's see. I have thrusters on here too. So it turns pretty sharp, but has a lot of like, I guess, trying to figure if that's understeer or oversteer. Let's see. It kind of depends. At low speeds, it oversteers, and at high speeds, it's understeering. So it's pushing the front tires. So we need to get some kind of grip on the front. Is that actually my thrusters kicking on? What's that sound, I wonder? Okay. But I mean, it's kind of, I need to adjust the steering input a little bit. So yeah, if we brake a little, it actually steers pretty decent. So, oh, what the heck? All right, forgot that pressing down on the controller stick brings the map up at the best times. But I think this is a good start on something. Oh, all right. I mean, we're pretty fast. I mean, I think we're up to 200 miles an hour. But yeah, we're definitely drifty. So, definitely feel like... Oh. Yeah, we need to put some downforce in the front. The front end's coming up. So I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. Let's look here. Let's play around with some stuff here. So we have this little spoiler in the front. I'm not sure what we could do. I mean, besides converting these to wedges, maybe all of this. But before we delete all that, let's do this here. Let's take these off. I didn't know if my headlights are up or, oh, they are up. So we need to program our headlights. So let's do this real quick so we can put them down. That might help with the aerodynamics. Put the headlights down. Okay. Oh, wait, and let's do this off by default. There we go. And let's see what we can do for some additional downforce up front. If I take that off. Okay, so that might actually be better. Let's try this. I'm going to change up a few things. Let's go to our wedge panel here. And something like that right there. And let's see. Ooh, not that one. I'll bring that one down. And copy that one. That might be a little too aggressive. But I kind of like where it's going. So now, let's see. Let's bring this piece there. Nope. That. And 1, 2. Okay. All right, so that should give us a lot more downforce. And then let's take out these. Take out that one and this one. And I'm not really sure I like that big thing in the front blocking the tires, but might as well go with it for right now. That's weird. I don't know why I didn't put it in the right space. Our spoiler isn't connected. Dang it. Okay, so that was the thing. I was hoping that had a connector on it, but I guess that was an oversight. So I might have to go with something like this. But that doesn't have a connector on it, does it? Well, wait, we have the lights, the headlights. Oh, go back. All right. Okay, so that is connecting that deal there, but man, is there not a wedge that fits that? I guess not. So we're gonna have to match that over here. All right, still looks kind of cool though. And didn't I turn that off? Yeah, all right. So that looks cool. Now I wonder if I do this, we go to not decals. And go to paint colors, change it to our iridescent version. That's pretty cool. Okay. So now I have these engines back here. So, oh, I turned on the mirror mode. Turn that off. And go to settings for that. That's space bar. Let's do the right mouse button, right controller button. And these I think have braking capabilities. So we should, S&W. I thought they had a brake. I thought there was like some auto brake feature that was added. All right, so now let's see how this behaves on the track. Which mode are we in? Let's get back. Oh, let's get back into helicopter, mouse vehicle chase. All right. We're kind of like spinny in the back. Oh, why are we like that now? We have too much downforce up front. Let's rebuild. Oh gosh. All right, let's look at our stats. Oh, well, it says that downforce now is right in the middle, but it is up front instead of in the back. So I wonder. Okay, let's take this off. See if we can get it go more towards the back. Okay. And our center of gravity is a little more up front. Now, where can we put... So that, by removing that thing, really did push the downforce all the way up front. So maybe we take that off and put that hood back on, a hood piece. Where apparently the hood is not as aerodynamic as I thought. So if we put that on, ooh, that's sticking way out. Yeah, so now the downforce is all the way in the back again. How weird is that, guys? So if I take the hood off, the downforce is in the front. If I put the hood on, the downforce is all the way in the back. Like it totally negates all of the wedges and everything up here. Huh. That is a little different than I expected. Thought the hood would add some kind of downforce just because it's such a sharp angle. All right, let's go like this. All right, downforce is there. If I take that piece out, no, that's still, and just put blocks there. It does not move at all. How about if we just remove that? Downforce is in the back. But we need, yeah. Well, that's a little crazy. Okay, so now that puts downforce in the front. I was kind of hoping to have it a little more just kind of midway in the back, but I don't know if there's some happy medium we can get here with this thing. So let's put the blocks back like this. We just need to move it back. So maybe we just move one of these wings and put it in the middle like this. Nope, downforce is still, man, how do we get, if I delete this wing, the downforce is all the way in the front. So if we put the big wing, where's the big wing at? The big wing is over here. Let's put that on. And now the downforce did move more middle of the car. So we really want it in the back. So, okay. Let me kind of play around with positioning this wing a little bit. Okay, guys, I made some more changes to it. Pushed the spoiler back and changed it to this type because it has a 0.5 kilograms on the spoiler weight. And it pushed our spoiler, or like our downforce, more towards the back. Still would like it to be a little more further back, but I think that's about as good as I can get, unless I extend it even further. But I added some little aesthetic pieces on it, put a little sponsor sticker on it, and changed the paint color. So let's see how this thing does around the track and see if it still spins out. I might have to switch over to like a gyro or something. So let's switch the camera around. It definitely seems like it. Oh yeah. All right. Oh geez, I still need to adjust the steering. So I took off a couple of the wedge pieces because when I get into the wall, it like pulls me into the wall, and I didn't really like what it was doing there. But I need to adjust the sensitivity of the steering. Oh my gosh. Okay, get in there. So yeah, I still need to adjust the sensitivity. Man, it's still I mean, it goes around the turns really good. Oh my gosh. But my steering sensitivity, how do we, let's see. What can I do to modify the steering? Turn the response time or the speed of the steering down a little bit. Might need to adjust the angle, or is it the steering help or the strength? Maybe the strength. Adjust the strength of the hinge or servo. 0 makes it free floating. So let's put that to 75. See if that helps a little bit. I don't know if that's the one I need to adjust, but it's a little too snappy. Even with my controller, that might be a better. Oh, turn the camera around. Dang it. I'm not like super great at driving on this particular game anyway. Okay. Oh. All right, let's see if we can do this. Oh gosh. Yeah, it still feel like something is out of whack with the front end. I might have too much going on up front. So maybe we have, see how it's whipping the back end around like that? And it's almost taken off. I mean, it's pretty sharp on the steering for the speed that we're going. What is the speed, by the way? Kind of wish, can we not make this four-wheel drive? Actually, can we make it four-wheel drive? If I select these don't, wait. If I select that, oh no, well that's weird. So they're turned on. It just is acting like these are not pulling the front end around at all. So that's crazy. Let's do this. I just want to take these out for now. See if that helps. Let's see. Okay. Still a little snappy on the turn. Oof. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it still has some issues. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what I should do to get it. It seems like at speeds it's okay. But yeah, see that was a good going around that turn. Let's see, how fast are we getting up to? 170, maybe 180. Oops. I was looking at the speeds I was going. So yeah, it seems like, I don't know, we're kind of drifting around the corners. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this. Let's back up and let's rebuild. Let's go into first person, or not that. I can't drive like that. How about like this? Ooh-wee. Man, that's a shiny hood. Let's see how this does. Oh. Oh, hey, actually. All right, we got a turn coming up. Oh. Yikes. All right. Feel like I drive better like this. But man, it's almost like my input is, yeah, this is pretty good. It's just so sharp. Oh, yikes. Crap. All right. Well, we got a little damage. You can see the damage physics in action. Oh. Okay. And whip around here. So I have to be really careful on the, really gentle on the controller. As long as I stay on the road. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Oh. See, if I use brakes, I'm trying to get around this without using brakes. So just so you guys know, haven't touched the brakes at all. I just want to like get around without the brakes. Whoa, that got us a little squirrely. Going around here, yikes. Okay, yeah, so once we stay on the tarmac, we're doing all right. Oh, once I go into that, but that is not good. Oh, get off the fence. All right. So if I use the brakes, like, let's see. Oh, dang it. Okay. Like I said, I use the brakes around the turn. Oh, that spins me right out. Okay. Never mind. I was better off not using the brakes. Alright, so we have 180, 182 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. And let's see. I feel like drifting around the corners is our best bet. Yeah, that's pretty good. Getting the hang of this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Sharp turn. There we go. Look at that. I just slowed down a little bit off the throttle. There we go. Oof. I'm just kind of testing. Not ready to do an actual race challenge yet. But I definitely am driving better. So it might just be user error at the moment. Or driving. I'm not, like I said, used to driving in this game like this. But... oh no. Dang, I hate when I hit that button on top. I wonder if I can disable that, this game. Oh, dang, I thought I could snag right past that corner. Yeah, it seems like it's handling pretty good. Maybe throw some thrusters and a gyro on this thing. Man. Look at the damage. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, alright guys, so I think I'm gonna end this episode right here, and you guys let me know what you think of this crazy build, and if you have any suggestions or ideas on how to make this handle a little better. I think it actually handles a little better without the pieces that were in front of the wheels up front. Puts a little extra drag on the car up front, but might slow our top end speed down, but I think it helps a little bit for some reason, so I don't know. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think of this thing right here. And let's go to this mode right there and see if our headlights work. There we go. Oh, our headlights are red. So we got our headlights. Might be better to run with the headlights up there. Oh, I didn't realize we had the exhausts coming out of those little things. Those little aesthetic pieces. But anyway, yeah. So pretty cool update and DLC on this. Looking forward to checking it out more and exploring more of the components and seeing what we can build with it, you know, especially with like some of the spaceship builds and stuff like that. Even though this is mainly a racing DLC, there's a lot of components in here that would help in some of the airplane and more aerodynamic builds for flying crafts and stuff like that. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. And with that, I appreciate you guys watching the videos and leaving the comments, and let me know what you think of this. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe on the video and hit that little bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.